Captain Anita Naylor, and I did my MBA project solo, and I focused on improving the contractor responsibility determination process. This process has to be done for every single contract award or purchase, so it seems like a really great place to gain a lot of efficiency within the pre-award and contracting processes, since it has to be done for every single contract. That being said, I was able to take the CRD process from being one that is done outside the contracting workflow to being done within it. I was able to take it from taking kind of random data that's not necessary to only looking at necessary data. And I was able to take it from something that really didn't have an evolution going forward to something that has many different ways to move forward. So the following video is going to be kind of an excerpt of a prior video that I've done explaining the entire process. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to ARP and they can reach out to me. Thanks.
All right, story time real quick. To begin, the Air Force sends a handful of contracting officers every year to get an MBA from the Naval Postgraduate School to help with our agency-wide enterprise sourcing efforts. A part of the degree program is for students to complete an MBA project or thesis. After meeting with Lieutenant Colonel Muir, I decided to focus on improving the contractor responsibility determination process. There was already a lot happening in this space, from the Army's DORABOT to DHS's work with CPARs, so it was ripe for collaboration on improvement efforts. The image to the right of the slide is FAR 9.1, the federal regulation that dictates the rules and standards of finding a contractor responsible. Most people don't know this, but there are over 100 different tasks that a CO has to perform with respect to responsibility determination. Yet most contracting officers and specialists don't know that, because the normal way of doing a determination is just to print out screenshots of SAM and FAPIS and maybe fill out a templated form to document the findings. So what did all of this mean? It meant that I had a pretty easy task of improving the CRD process, because it definitely wasn't that efficient, effective, or adaptable. By the end of my thesis, I had a handful of recommendations that I thought would improve the process, but I wanted others' inputs as well. So Lieutenant Colonel Muir built not only a prototype of my design, but also a website in which individuals could go on their own time and provide feedback. So here it is. This is our prospectus. Our prospectus pulls from the sam.gov API and pulls from the Excel document that FAPIS's data populates to periodically. Across the bottom of the screen is the website where you can go and take a look at the document yourself and get a little bit more background on the project. The left column of the page contains SAM data, such as active exclusions, company's legal name, points of contact, and the contractor's responses to their representations and certifications. The right side of the screen shows FAPIS data. For anyone who has printed the screenshots of these websites before, you know that it normally takes over 10 pages to convey the same information that is on this one page. One of our main goals of this prospectus was to keep only the most relevant information on this document and to present it in a way that the data can be clearly communicated without wasting space on the page. The most important thing to know about our prospectus is that it is simply a means to an end, not the end itself. Though a beautiful document is nice to use, the most efficient and effective place for this data to be compiled is not on a website that gathers the data and formats it into a PDF, but rather inside the contract writing system. Thankfully, our friends at Appian, the company behind the Air Force's new contract writing system, ConIT, think that it should be there too. They already started planning different ways in which this data could be utilized within a contracting officer's workflow. This next part shows a video of the prospectus inside Appian's own contract writing system. To begin, here's the contracting homepage for Appian. The user will click on a draft award for a low-code automation platform, a C-type contract, and the summary dashboard for the award will load. The contracting user clicks the vendor prospectus related action at the top of the award's dashboard. The prospectus loads and the user will review the PDF. The user then acknowledges that they've reviewed the document, and the system auto-files the document into the contract file. The user will then return to the summary dashboard, and the user will click on the contract file. The contract file then loads, and the user clicks on the award folder. Furthermore, they navigate to the Contractor Responsibility Determination folder and see that the PDF has automatically been filed. Finally, the user returns to the summary dashboard for the award.
Thanks again for watching this video on the Contractor Prospectus.